Welcome to Loup TV. I'm Gene Munster along with Andrew Murphy. Our topic today is previewing Prime Day. Andrew, welcome.
Thanks, Gene. And would love for you to kick us off with the history you were just sharing with me about Crazy Days and these retail extravaganzas that have happened from Main Street to the malls back in the day.
Two wonderful words, crazy and extravaganza. I'm old. I'm 50. I say I'm 50. I'm 49. So I remember in the 70s and 80s with newspaper inserts promoting these crazy days. It happened to be from malls and a bunch of retailers. The malls would get together and promote a couple days of zaniness deals. But it predates that. It goes back to the 40s, 50s, 60s, where small towns and the kind of the boardwalk or the main commerce area, those merchants would get together and put together these crazy days. And so that's what Amazon has done, essentially taken a page out of that book, the Crazy Day page. They are days now. It started out as one day, Prime Day. And when I think about that whole evolution from Crazy Days to Prime Day, the irony is that Prime Day didn't start just to generate a bunch of revenue like the original Crazy Days. The original goal was to build Prime membership. You have to be a Prime member to participate. And so when it started back 5 years ago, when Prime Day started, they had somewhere between 75 and 80 million Prime subscribers. They don't disclose the exact number on a year-to-year basis, but it's probably about 150 million today. So mission accomplished, Amazon. And when I think about the, that mission's been accomplished. They've grown their Prime membership base. And I'm curious, Andrew, from your perspective, why even still do this?
Well, the question of generating revenue is an obvious one. We can quantify that. In fact, I'll do that here. Last summer in a given day, Amazon would generate about $500 million per day. But on Prime Day,
500 million per day. It's a big number.
On Prime Day, they'll generate about 5 times that. So they see a 5x lift in the middle of the summer or this year in the early fall, which seems like, why wouldn't they do that? Right. Of course. But I think there's more to the story there. First of all, they'll do about $300 billion in retail revenue this year, and so that incremental $4.5 billion that they'll generate on a Prime Day is about a 1% lift, measurable, but not the kind of Black Friday.
A little bit of a snoozer.
Right. It's not about the revenue, in my opinion. They've also done their hardware event just recently, and now they get a chance to promote those devices, discount them deeply. In fact, I think they sell them at a cost. They're typically very low margin, the standard pricing, but I think they'll, on these Prime Days, sell them at a loss. So they proliferate.
So if you think about deals coming up for Prime Day, I suspect that there's going to be a lot of deals. Is this the time to buy your latest
Echo Dot?
Okay.
And I think they particularly focus on merchandising Amazon devices. Annually or perennially, the most popular devices on Prime Day are Amazon hardware devices because of the deep discounts. You can get an Echo for $30 or an Echo Dot for $20.
But of course they sell a lot of other things.
They do. The Instant Pot was the big one a couple of years ago.
Right.
And and that's actually the magic. That's where they surprise and delight customers. Prime members go on and get a $10 credit because they shopped at Whole Foods in the last month. They didn't even know they were going to get it. And sure enough, they get $10. I remember buying an HDMI cord that I got for free because of some credit that I got from Whole Foods. And they build brand love and brand loyalty through this Prime Day event. And that's what I think it's about.
Brand love, brand loyalty, that's important. That really is kind of at the center of why they're doing it. It sounds like, just to remind us all that they are a dominant player in retail. When we think about how they've evolved, building this brand too. How has it changed from, let's say, last year? What's new about Prime Day this year, days, 48 hours now, versus last year?
Yeah, similar to last year, it's 2 days long. This year is a little different because of the timing. Typically, the event is in the summer,
Summer, yep.
and we were still reeling with the ramifications of COVID on the retail world at that time. I think they made the call to put a pause on Prime Day or delay it, and they pushed it as long as they could because they want it to be before the holiday season ramps up, and so mid-October I think was as long as they could wait.
It's like they're trying to get their hand in our pocketbook just before
Yep.
the holiday spending.
Yep, before they're already going to be there.
Right. Doubling up. Yeah. I'll be
So
doubling up.
that's the big difference. And another similarity is that Target waited until Amazon announced their Prime Day timing.
Well,
and
there's
then
one other difference too.
announced Target
By the way,
days.
they're doing more promotions with smaller retailers.
Yeah, we looked at a Midwest brand that sells honeycomb and other food products. They're promoting these small brands on Amazon. If I went and bought something from this brand, they would give me a $10 discount on Prime Day.
Okay,
Again,
so why
another
do
one of
that?
those
What's the
lighters.
purpose of them spending a little bit more, giving a little more
Yeah,
love to
I
the
think it's
smaller
about
retailer?
they're trying to fight against this brand perception that
Right.
Amazon is killing small brands and small retailers by promoting those. That you see it in their TV commercials and this promotion on Prime Day. I think it's
Is it window dressing or is there
yeah,
substance?
I think window dressing is a good word for it.
Okay, well, good move by them to recognize that that's a hot topic and putting a little bit of water on that fire. It sounds like by promoting some of those smaller merchants. I interrupted. You were saying something about
Well, how
Target.
about Target? Target, just after Amazon announced their Prime Days, Target announced deal days on the exact same days. For the second
Okay.
year in a row, they are trying to steal that thunder. What is your take on Target and their competition with this extravaganza?
I love talking about Target and Amazon, the combination of those two. For those who know some of our previous work, a couple years ago, we made a prediction that has not come true, that Amazon would acquire Target. Target is still a standalone company. They will do about their revenue, retail revenue is going to be about 30% of the size of Amazon's retail revenue this year. So it's smaller, but they're a player. Target's done a phenomenal job. And when I see them stepping up to the plate for the second year in a row and kind of going head to head with Prime Day with their deal days, I just think it's them making a statement that they're real. And don't forget, you got to do it. If you don't, you're just going to get run over. Your brand's just going to deteriorate. And I just respect that about Target, that they're fighting to the end. I have a prediction where the end is going to come out. This is may come across as being a little bit entrenched in my view. I take this every day with an open mind, but I still think at the end of the day, it still makes sense for these two companies to become one. I think Target would add a ton. I'm happy that they're doing deal days, but stay tuned. Years to come, I'm still standing by this, that they're going to become one.
All right, I think that's a good place to end it.
Fantastic. Well, tune in either Target Days or Prime Day, October 13th and 14th. For Andrew Murphy, Gene Munster, and Loup TV. Bye for now.